All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 38
Mm,
of Nerd Cap.
mm.
Hope y'all ready. This is about to be a good episode. Yes, I say that probably practically every week, but this one's gonna be even better than the last one. So thank you for joining us.
Tight, tight.
I usually say what we're gonna talk about, but y'all know what y'all here for. If you're new, I guess you better have a new experience. Not your average podcast, and well, if that's somebody else's podcast name, sorry, but
Oh, it
yeah.
is. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh,
Is
yeah.
it? Oh, really?
I
Oh,
think I
dang.
think it is. Yeah.
Well, I have no idea what those guys talk about, but here at Nerd Cap, we talk about all things nerd related.
Yeah, yeah.
So enjoy the ride.
Hey, man. Yeah, yeah.
Uh
Yeah, man.
yep.
All right,
If
cool.
you don't mind, I want to start off with something with a topic that someone who follows us on TikTok sent us.
Okay.
Then we'll get into some of the topics that I know we how we normally do. But someone from TikTok, they sent us a potential topic they didn't want us to talk about. So who would be the bigger threat if they had the helmet of fate? Loki or Doctor Doom? Shout out to at Poppy Glover on TikTok.
Shout out to Pop Glover. Mm. It's weird, bro, because it's odd because I'm like Loki has such a crazy understanding of magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At the same time,
Well, Doctor Doom too.
Doom has a really crazy understanding of magic and science as well.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, we're talking about a man who tries to outsmart and best Mephisto on a yearly basis. Uh,
Mhm.
so like to be messing with Mephisto, bro, you have to have like you got to know some magic, bro. Loki's more
Yeah. Yeah.
honestly, bro. Realistically speaking, I'm gonna say Doom. I'm gonna say Doom, bro. Doom is like I said, Doom's on another level,
Okay.
bro. Doom's the type of man to put on the helmet of fate and then
Learn how to control it or something
control
like
the
that.
boo,
Like,
yeah, control the boo, or
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, bro. I'm talking about literally just put that man in a no-win situation. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, I got to give it to Doom. Yeah, hands down, hands down.
Okay, okay. That's actually said when I was leaning towards. I was like, both of them definitely be, stupid with it. I'm going to Doctor Doom because he just might find some type of hack to be able to use Doctor Fate abilities and still do all his stuff at the same time. He's just kind of crack like that. To be
Back,
honest with you.
back, back, back.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Doom for that one.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
All right, all right. You got one that you want to run up?
Oh yeah, okay. So hear me when I say this. If the Incredible Hulk invaded Gotham on a random Tuesday, could the Bat family subdue him and take him down?
No. No.
Nah, nope.
Wait, they already know about who? They know he's coming,
No.
or is just
Random
at
drop,
random?
random drop
At
encounter.
random? No.
Random drop encounter.
Nope. Gotham's done. Gotham,
Here's the thing behind this, right?
Gotham is about to go through a reconstruction period after that.
I understand that some people might be like, why would he ask a question like that? Only because I was having a conversation basically last week, and it was about like Batman's contingencies for Gotham. And I was like,
Mhm.
I was basically saying, like, I ain't gonna hold you. Realistically speaking, you drop a certain villain, just into Gotham, or not a certain villain. You drop a certain powerhouse into Gotham, like
Mhm.
Batman's plan or contingencies that he has placed for Gotham goes right out the window. Um, and
Yeah.
I was like, man, look, I was like, basically ended up turning out to the point where I was just like, if you drop Hulk in there, Hulk's pretty much handling it. Now, granted, outside,
Yeah.
and I was asking around, like, so, what are they gonna do if Hulk drop Hulk in? I'm hearing all types of different, excuses. Technically speaking, I think they could take him if they, if while some of them hold Hulk off, and some can come up, like some of the Bat family can come up with a contingency. I'm like, so who's gonna be the first ones to die? While somebody else tries to come up with with some sort of plan for the Hulk.
Right. And
But
here's the thing, as soon as Hulk accidentally, like, I don't know, slaps one of Robin's all the way to Smallville, what are they gonna do? It's like, hey, once he assesses that situation
yeah,
and sees how strong Hulk is, yeah,
done
yeah,
deal, bro.
it's done.
That's
And
done deal.
especially it's not like Superman, you can like just kind of talk to him or something like that.
Funny enough,
Or you got kryptonite.
that was the
No.
best. Even though it's to me, you could kind of say that would work, but that was the best idea somebody came up with. They were like, he would probably just
Mhm.
have to phone in Superman, like calling to Superman or something like that. And I'm like,
I mean, yeah,
that's not
but
really
I mean that's
Batman
kind of
taking
going
care of
outside the
Gotham.
scenario. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Superman taking care of Gotham. So
yeah.
yeah. So nah,
But I heard all types of things,
nah.
man.
Especially if it's random. Nah, it's pretty much finished.
That's the thing,
Gotham's
bro.
pretty much
Like
finished.
I said, I'm like, yeah, if he had prior knowledge, then yeah, sure, maybe. You know what I mean? But I'm like, you drop just
Mhm.
a random powerhouse in Gotham. Gotham is it's over with, bro. Good.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
good, brother.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, shoot, speaking of DC, because we might have different opinions on this.
All right.
What did you think about that Lanterns trailer,
Uh,
the latest one that came out?
personally, I don't mind it. I know a lot of people were talking about how they don't like the lack of color in it. I'm like, bro, we ain't seen nothing yet.
Absolutely.
I was like, let me see. I gotta see it
Hey,
first.
that's the problem right there.
Right. Let me see it first. And I know what you're thinking because I kind of agree. If your notion is that they should have showed these colors and it should have been more, Green Lantern esque in the
Mhm,
trailer, I do agree that if you're trying to pull the attention and grab the eyes of people, you need to do what they are looking for. So yeah,
mhm.
it could have been a brighter trailer. They could have put some, green glows. It wouldn't have killed nobody for none of that stuff. But at the end of the day,
See,
yeah.
yeah, here's the thing. They said they're going for like I've heard they're going for like a true detective type of look and feel, which is I heard it. I haven't got a chance to watch it all the way through. I started it, but I haven't got a chance to watch it all the way through. But I heard it's a great show. Do that with a character like the Question. If you got the Green Lanterns, do the galactic go crazy with the galactic stuff since they're so connected to everything in the world. He's talk they made the joke, like, why don't you talk to the other lanterns? He's like, "Oh, I'm the only human. My other ones are like, I don't know, got a horse face or something like
Yeah,
that." I
one's a
forgot what he said,
squirrel, yeah,
but
one's a talking squirrel, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I was like, that's what they need for the lanterns. Even call it lanterns.
Mhm.
Let it go crazy with the lanterns things. I know some people are saying, "Oh, well, it may come at the end or it's coming." I was like, I don't want if you're doing a lantern show,
Mhm.
reason why I don't want it to come at the end or to get the suits at the end is because you're going into a universe where all this already exists. You're not you're building a universe, yes, but this universe has been established. You got all the other heroes. You got the Justice Gang, all that. I don't need to see them in just casual clothes around some country city, all like 8 episodes, whatever it's gonna be. Now, what I am hoping,
Mhm.
because Greenlander, he is actually one of my favorite characters in DC. What am hoping everything that they've shown is just like some first episode stuff. Like everything we see is just kinda like stuff that happens in the first episode, and they kinda go crazy the rest of the episode.
That's
It
what
does
I'm
have the
banking on
potential
as
to be
well.
a good show.
Yeah, I'm banking on that
Yes,
as well,
but
because like I
Mhm,
said, bro, you and I, we definitely share that same opinion of the fact that, like,
mhm,
when one thing I can't stand is when a show or series blue balls you to the end of the series to then show
mhm.
you stuff. That's honestly
Yeah.
while a lot of people did like Wonder Man, I like Wonder Man, but
Mhm,
I would have liked Wonder Man better if it wasn't Wonder Man. You see what I'm saying? Y'all could have called that literally. You could have
okay,
called that like that show anything else. It could have still been about a guy with
mhm,
superpowers trying to hide the superpowers and just trying to be an actor
mhm,
and going after your dreams. Could have still been all that. You did not have to call that Wonder Man because bro rarely used his powers and they thought that just allowing him to, eventually get so frustrated that he blows up every so often, and then spoiler alert, for anybody who didn't watch Wonder Man, at the end he finally uses just like some actual legitimate power. I'm like, brother, this was
yeah.
it's like I understand the commentary, I get it, but
Mhm.
honestly speaking, I didn't really care for Wonder Man because of that reason. I'm like,
Oh, really? Okay.
when you're doing a show, I need to like I
Mhm,
came here to look at the show of Wonder Man, not the struggle of an actor trying to become this that. And I understand what y'all getting at, but yeah, I'm hoping that in Lanterns it's
mhm.
not like an end of series thing. I want it to be like how you said, first episode. Yeah, we don't get to see much, but by at least by episode 3, I need to see some Green Lantern. I need to see some green, like just in general.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But yeah,
It's even the color palette they use is a little more muted,
yeah,
which is fine for a lot of series, but for the Green Lantern series, I wanna see, like, the color, of course.
yeah.
And, actually, I have a different opinion on Wonder Man. I actually enjoy Wonder Man except for the ending. I don't as in true Marvel show passion, I don't
I
think
ain't
they
care for
stuck
the
the
ending
landing
neither.
with the
Huh? I'm
ending,
with you.
but
I ain't care for the name
Yeah,
either.
yeah, yeah. But I was okay with everything else because of Wonder Man. But with Green Lanterns, I'm like, it's such a titular character.
Mhm.
In my opinion, some people might like be like, it's just Green Lantern, but
Yeah.
I think he's a significant part of like the DC, universe in general. And Green Lanterns, they're literally like galactic patrolmen. So it's
The
hey,
Galactic Patrol,
show
yeah.
the galaxy, bro. Show the galaxy. And
Yeah.
I'm fine with them doing like some like, hometown stuff and then, going to the supernatural,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I don't even remember it. Like even like Just League Animated, they had an episode with John Stewart Green Lantern. He was just, around his block getting his hair cut. Like, hey, what's going on, John? I haven't seen you in a
That
minute.
boy tried to
Shooting
hoop
hoops
and
and
he
all
was
that.
trash. That
Yeah.
boy tried to hoop
Hey,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
nigga was garbage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they transitioned it to him,
Yeah,
doing his thing and whatnot. So I'm
for
fine
sure.
with that. But doesn't seem like that's the route they're going. And I'm also not a fan of, I know we're kind of going on a long rant with the Lanterns thing.
It's fun.
Also not a fan of the thing when it's like a prime character when you introduce them. Same thing they did with like Hank Pym in MCU.
Yeah.
When you introduce them, they're pretty much already about to be retired. And they're just gearing up for the next one. I was like, bro, have like the the prime. Now I like both Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Now I like John Stewart a little more. Little, obviously a little biased there. But but I still mess with Hal Jordan. I don't like the fact that
He's
they're kind
old.
of pushing him out of retire.
I
Yeah.
don't care for that neither, bruh.
He
That is my biggest pet peeve
yeah, yeah.
about
I
Lantern.
don't like that.
I don't like old
They even
Lantern.
make a joke about it. Like John Stewart literally says, "You're old." I like like they're going that route with it. Uh, yeah, I'm not a fan of that part, but hopefully they pull off to where it makes sense. I'm still hoping it's good. I'm definitely gonna be watching every week. I mean, if I can get to Peacemaker every week, even though because the first season was a lot better than season two, if I can get through that every week, even though that ended up being a little bit disappointing, I can definitely see what Lanterns got up their sleeve. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure,
yep,
for
yep,
sure.
yep.
I'd say, yeah, man. Like I said, I 100% agree. Absolutely. They need to make sure that they show more. I want to see more Green Lantern. If you're going to be doing a superhero show, show more superhero stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, Surprisingly, and I know this is a really odd hot take, but one thing I'll at least give to the Miss Marvel show, they at least had her doing
Mhm.
like some Miss Marvel stuff. Show was absolutely
Yeah.
trash, but at least they had her doing stuff before the end, bro. Like that's one thing I will give
Yeah.
them. At least you had her doing
Even
stuff,
with
man.
even with that, she wasn't using her like she wasn't stretching. She was doing like the cosmic
I don't
stretch
care for
thing. I
that.
was
I
like,
ain't gonna man, look,
yeah,
that's another topic for another day.
yeah,
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 I ain't
yeah,
gonna hold you. How
yeah.
hard is it to make somebody stretch? Pause. Shouldn't be hard. But I mean, look, hey, One Piece live action is doing it right now. All right. So you can make a show where
Right,
stretching is
right,
completely capable. It's like
right.
nobody's even
And
expecting them to do like
then they do Mr. Fantastic barely stretches in his own
did not
in
like
his own
that
film.
neither, bro.
I was like, yeah, what's up with them and this lack of stretching? Like, hey, what's going on here?
Hey, look.
Some around
No,
needs to get
no lie
stretched
though.
out.
No lie. The thing that
Pause.
really kind of pisses me off about that though, for real, is like the fact that I've seen so many like special effects YouTubers and stuff like that. These niggas
Yeah.
really go hard in the paint, and their budget is far less than a
Mhm.
Hollywood budget. Some of these niggas be having hundreds of or millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and y'all be giving
Yeah.
us some of the most trash effects. Like y'all be scared.
Mhm.
Like these studios nowadays are scared to show powers. Like brother, that's where the budget needs to go. Show me the
Yeah.
powers, bro. Like I need to see the hero being a hero using their abilities. Imagine if a studio showed us a Spider-Man movie and bro wasn't web swinging anywhere until like the end.
Right.
Brother, oh my
Right.
god. Oh my good bro. Nah. So yeah, these million billion dollar corporations making these movies, y'all need to stop all that. I know y'all got like lazy because we probably let one or two shows get by not
Mhm.
showing us powers until the end. Now everybody thinks they can do that. Cut that shit out,
Yeah.
man. I promise
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
if your character's not showing powers by episode 3, I'm out of here, bro. Let's make the movement. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here,
Right.
brother. Get me out of here.
Right, right. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
For sure, man.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, speaking of which, if you don't mind me jumping in real quick
Good,
because
good.
I actually had a topic that's kind of related
Okay.
to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, as far as powers are concerned, Would you rather have super strength or stretching abilities?
You know what? It's funny because I know a lot of people probably jump directly to super strength, but when you really think about it, stretching abilities are actually pretty solid, mainly because
Mhm,
think about it. Okay, like with super strength, you probably do get some enhanced durability. You know what I'm saying? Just
mhm.
because you're strong, your body's not strong. But like, do you understand what like stretching abilities like kind of give you, bro? Like just because you have super
Yeah,
strength doesn't make you like bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you,
yeah,
strong. It doesn't make you like,
yeah.
invulnerable to everything. But like when you're made, like when you could stretch, right? Well, granted, I am thinking when I'm thinking about this, I'm kind of thinking more like Luffy's version of stretching, like where your whole body is kind of like a rubbery, you know, s-
Yeah,
whatever.
and it's honestly how most of them
That's
are
not most of them
anyway,
work.
and
Yeah. So I'm
yeah.
like, bro, you get shot with a bullet. You know what I'm saying? I'm up, shoot that jump back out of you. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, unless it's like
Mhm,
a high caliber piercing round, I don't know, maybe.
mhm.
It really depends on whichever way you want to pull it. But ultimately, though, damn, bro, I was trying to make an argument for stretching, but
Well, I'll say hit bar for stretching, in a practical terms. If I'm sitting on the sofa and my, remote to the TV is, like, across the room, bro, hey,
yeah.
super stretch not gonna really help me there. Hey,
Yeah,
what you know I
Superstore
can
not
do if
gonna
I had a
help.
stretching
Superstore's not
ability?
gonna help you whatsoever. But like if you're smart with it, it really all depends on like if you're smart enough to well, like, if you're smart, you know how to use each ability. Because like I said,
Yeah,
I believe that 95% of the time, you, no matter what ability you have, it can be good if you're smart. Like watching movies,
yeah,
anime, reading comics, that all kind of like, puts that into perspective.
mhm,
Like if you're smart enough, you can take a seemingly trash ability and make it better. Not saying either one of these abilities are trash, but
mhm,
you know what, bro? Honestly, I would probably still take stretch because
mhm.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I would be able to kind of like really work that ability. Like I could work super strength too as
Yeah,
well, but I feel like stretching is just like it's
yeah,
underplayed, bro. It's underplayed. It's
and
underrated.
even and you can really slick turn, like, if you're trying to throw something, you can, like, turn your arm practically like a slingshot situation, and it's almost the equivalent, if you had super strength,
I
so
mean, but no, so like even with like the stretching, yeah, I kind of agree because like I said, with Elastigirl, she had the whole thing where you remember where they were in the first movie, she took that sewer lid and she like threw her arm
Mhm.
at that light post and then she held it and like
Yeah.
slingshotted the sewer lid. Like I
Mhm.
said, bro, if you're smart, bro, you're fire. You're fire
Yeah.
with like
Yeah,
elastic
yeah, yeah.
power. Like Elastigirl probably is probably one of the best. Well, I don't really care for Reed Richards' use of his elastic powers. I mean, he's extremely
Yeah.
smart, so he knows how to use his extra good. But like, if I had to like Luffy
Plus
and
combat
Elastigirl,
wise, yeah, yeah, left.
yeah, Luffy and Elastigirl, bro, those two, when it comes to combat, solid. You can also say Plastic Man, but Plastic Man is like a different level of stretchiness,
He's,
bro.
like, broken.
Like, he's weird. That nigga weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can turn into a
Yeah.
puddle, transform his face into other people.
Yeah.
If you get Plastic Man levels of like elasticity,
Mhm.
I'll take that every day of the week. Every day of the week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Every day of
Yeah.
the week.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was definitely busted. Okay. You got,
All right. Yes,
something?
sir. All right, brother. Let me talk to you. Let me hear your top three favorite, and this is all personal. There's no, it's your personal opinion. Give me three of your favorite, not even top three. Give me just three of your favorite early 2000s cartoons, right? But
Mhm.
instead of it all being from like, scrambling around, I want one from Nickelodeon, one from Disney, and one from Cartoon Network. That way everybody can eat from the table. All right. So
Yeah, okay,
early
okay.
2000s. Now, granted, early 2000s means
2000,
2000s
2005, right?
to 2005. Absolutely.
Okay.
2000, 2005.
First one for Disney, I'm going, Proud Family.
Ooh,
Um, classic,
classic.
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 Um, for Cartoon Network, I'm actually gonna go Code Lyoko. Um, hopefully you're watching this. Y'all remember that show? Uh, also a classic, hidden gem for some of y'all, but classic in
Science
my
shit.
book.
Science shit.
And for my last one, Nickelodeon. Now this actually started in 2005, so
I know exactly what you're
to me
about
it
to
still
say.
counts. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wow, bro, get this man out of here, bro. Hey, back him up,
Hey,
bro. This man,
barely made the
this nigga
cut.
sniped. This nigga sniped my first pick, bro. Get out of here, bro. I knew exactly what you was finna say, man.
Yeah.
Get this man out of here, bro. All right, that's cool. Whatever, man. Whatever. Go to hell. Uh, all right, bro. So for me personally, um, if I'm going, since this man just out here going crazy, uh, for Disney Channel, let me get Kim Possible
Mm,
for Disney Channel,
okay.
2000. That's
Okay.
2002.
Mhm,
For Cartoon Network, I was gonna say Teen Titans, but
mhm.
actually, I really messed with the 2003 Ninja Turtles, bro. 2003
Okay.
Ninja Turtles used to come on Magoozy. Uh, what y'all niggas know about Magoozy? Used to come on Magoozy on Cartoon Network. I used to get
Mhm.
home from school immediately while I started watching that junk. So 2003 Ninja Turtles for Cartoon Network, and for Nickelodeon, I was gonna say SpongeBob, but that actually came out in 1999. Let me get Danny Phantom, bro.
Okay.
Let me get
Okay,
Danny
okay,
Phantom.
okay.
Yeah, let me get Danny Phantom, bro.
That's still
2004.
a solid backup. Yeah.
Yeah,
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 Danny
yeah, yeah,
Phantom
for
was that
sure.
show.
I had to get it
That
back
whole
up because
era
of
was yeah.
somebody just wanted to take the greatest
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
greatest Nickelodeon shows of all time.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. Nickelodeon gave us
Honorable
both
mention though.
Avatar and SpongeBob.
Honorable mention for Cartoon Network, Static
Mhm.
Shock.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Honorable
But no, I
mention,
didn't
man.
forget about
Static
Static Shock, I forgot it was on, that network. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, okay, no, those are solid, those are solid.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
you you wanna get into
Yeah,
a
run
versus
it.
battle?
Run it up. Run it up.
Alright.
That's why I come up the verses for you, bro. Because you normally be serving up the verses. I got to start serving song, bro.
Facts, facts. I know this one might be divisive because I know how people feel about one of these shows. But let me check
All
who
right.
wins in a fight between Gojo and Netero.
Hey man, you gotta give that shit to Gojo, bro. You gotta give that to Gojo. And when I
Okay.
tell you, if it was here's the thing. Here's the thing. Gojo himself, amazing fighter, right? Good
Mhm,
fighter, absolutely. But the thing about Gojo is, if it wasn't for Infinity,
mhm.
you can even say even if he had his domain, because honestly
Yeah.
speaking, I feel like a lot of characters could outright just blitz Gojo before he can use his domain.
Mhm.
But if he gets the domain off, you're pretty much cooked.
Yeah.
But if you Infinity is the one thing that makes Gojo viable in conversation whatsoever. If he
Mhm.
didn't have Infinity, bro, the ability just to not take damage,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. But because there's nothing Netero could literally do to get through it.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, like I said, if you didn't have Infinity, Netero would light that nigga Gojo up so bad, bro. Netero
Yeah.
would beat
Yeah.
bro. Netero would beat the monkey piss. And we're talking about a man who could throw
Mhm.
1,000 punches, like what in a second? Wasn't that what he said?
Yeah,
A
like in
thousand punches in a
it
second?
was it was something
It was
crazy.
something
I
crazy.
just-
Hold on. Yeah, Netero
yeah.
has like some crazy feet, bro.
Yeah,
Hold
people
on. Let me
overlook
make
that
sure.
kinda
Hold on,
that that Will feed too.
yeah, let me fact check that.
Alright. Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie, can you okay, so he had a daily routine. He had a daily
Okay, it says
routine of throwing
well over
10,000
16
punches.
punches per second. Mhm,
Yeah, 16. Okay, yeah. He threw 10,000 punches of gratitude in a day. And then uh, apparently initially it took 18 hours to complete. After he mastered it, he eventually mastered the ritual and he could perform 10,000 punches in under 1 hour, bro. So
yeah, and according to this thing, overview was saying, Netro can launch well over 16 punches per second as evidenced by his ability to land over 1,000 strikes on Mirum within a minute while performing a prayer motion, averaging over 16.67 strikes per second.
now
The
hearing
speed is
that,
fast
bro,
enough to exceed the speed of sound and can execute his signature 100 type in less than zero point 0.1 seconds.
1,000 punches in a minute is insane, brother. And we're not
Yes.
talking about we're not talking about no little light peppery, bro. We're talking about punches that could end your life,
Punches.
bro, in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, like I said, Gojo is he ain't no hoe, but like
Mhm,
in terms of other characters, because like his feat of one of his to me one of his best feats was when he was in the subway and he used his
mhm,
domain and he ran up and he was just like tearing like cursed spirits heads off and stuff like that.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Impressive. But in terms of combat speed, bro,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
in terms of like combat,
Yeah.
absolutely not. But I do have, like I said, I have to give it to Gojo just because of Infinity. Otherwise, you could say hollow, you can say hollow purple, red, you can say blue, you can say whatever you want. Netero hit
Mhm.
you with that zero prayer, you're gone. Blown to bits, brother.
Yeah,
Annihilated.
and here's the thing,
Annihilated.
if he pulls that out, Gojo's not gonna have time to pull out pull out his domain at that point. But now he might have to take damage, but I don't see Netero allowing him to finish unleashing the domain. And the thing is, Gojo also has to
Gojo's
get
not
past.
pulling this, bro. Gojo's not,
Yeah.
if Gojo doesn't have Infinity on, like I said, he wins because of Infinity. If he doesn't have
Mhm.
Infinity on, he pops one of these, he's gone before he even gets that hollow purple off.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gone before he even hits his before he hits this.
yeah.
He's gone. Gone.
Yeah. And Gojo still
Uh,
has to get through Netero's like nin shielding as well. It's not the same as Infinity Ops, okay? He can get
9
damage.
o'clock. Yeah.
So he would have to use like curse energy to get through that. Because straight hands is not gonna get through a nin.
Straight hands, I have Netero every time, bro. Straight hands, I have
Yeah.
Netero every day of the week. But yeah, nah. Gojo definitely is gonna win just because he can not only that, he has he also has his like reverse curse and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So like he
yeah.
can keep healing himself and everything.
Yeah. His hacks will just
Granted,
take
hold on,
some a little higher.
granted, remind me, correct me if I'm wrong. Does Gojo drop Infinity when he's attacking? Am I tripping?
Like just regularly fighting
Yeah,
hand to
no, like
hand.
well, not regular fighting, like because I'm like,
Oh, when he has to do hollow purple or something.
yeah, when he's doing like his bigger jumps. Pause.
Ooh, that's a shit. That's a good question.
Hold on, because I'm like, I just want to make sure. I don't want to say nothing too. Uh, mm,
Mm. So, one source was saying that hollow purple may just go past infinity. Mm,
nah. So apparently,
hmm.
from what I'm
Hey, let's go
seeing,
to Reddit.
so apparently though, so for instance, in Gojo's biggest fight of his life, um, he had to drop Infinity just to make sure he was not overusing his consumption of curse energy.
Mhm,
So that being said, if Netero can bang with this nigga long enough to the
mhm,
point where, if Gojo's like, all right, I gotta drop Infinity so I
mhm.
can, have this fight or whatever. Because I feel like that's something that a lot of people forget. I feel like a lot of people feel like Gojo. I just had to make sure that we were correct in terms of like he'll drop Infinity in like a serious
Yeah.
fight. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, or maybe they don't know, maybe they forgot, but they don't realize that Gojo, like I said, to make sure he can contend in a fight long term, he'll end
Mhm.
up dropping his Infinity. But I'm like, if you drop your Infinity, bro, it's like Netros is he's
If he
gonna wear
drops
you
it,
out, bro. One of them hits is
yeah,
crazy, man. From that 100 the 100 arm Buddhasattva,
yeah,
brother, them hits were
yeah, yeah.
coming at crazy speeds. But then also,
Mhm.
nah, because I'm about even if he does murk Netero, poor man's Rose is gonna do anything. Because he can just throw Infinity back on, unless Gojo just burnt out a curse energy for like a second. And he just got caught by the.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, he should be able to get out of there. Um, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, he should be able to. Yeah, yeah.
you know. Mm. I don't know. Decent fight though, man. I do see some win cons for Netero.
Mhm,
It really just depends on if Netero can press Gojo enough for him uh to drop his Infinity, like when he fought Sukuna. Other than that, if he
mhm.
drops his Infinity during Sukuna, like he did against his fight with Sukuna, I got it. I'll give it a Netero. I'll
Yeah,
100% give it a
yeah.
Netero. 100%.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fair.
Yep. Otherwise, he got
Fair
it.
enough. Fair enough.
Gojo has that in the bag, bro. That was actually pretty good, bro.
Appreciate it.
Now,
Appreciate it.
granted, I know there's JJK fans like Gojo would slime Netero. I've
Yeah,
never watched
yeah,
Hunter x Hunter,
yeah.
but I've watched JJK, and I know that.
Yeah. And
I
I don't know
know,
why
but
people underscale Hunter x Hunter so much. I don't get it.
yeah,
Like I
bro,
don't get it.
people,
It scales
people,
just as well as a lot of these current anime.
people either don't scale Hunter x Hunter or just underscale Hunter x Hunter, bro. Most times when you bring
Yeah.
up Hunter x Hunter in a conversation, niggas don't even know what to say. They'll just outright say Hunter x Hunter's just trash, like clean, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
but they're
it's
like,
just
oh
the
yeah,
worst.
they're weak. They, okay.
All right, man.
Like,
All right.
yeah, people forget. Like, yeah, they got some weird abilities, like Knuckles bankruptcy joint. We also saw Killer's dad pretty much do a Kamehameha when he fought freaking Crollo. Like, hey,
Hey,
the
quick
range is
question though.
very distinct here.
Let me ask you a question. You think if
Yeah,
Knuckle hit Gojo's Infinity, right? If he threw a punch at Gojo's Infinity, you think he could put APR on Infinity and tax him out?
that's depending on if. Well, I would say yeah, and here's why. Because when he was fighting other people, like say if he fought Gun or whatnot, they were all, you don't always see it. They're having a nin later on because they was taught to keep that all. If you find another
Of
nin
course.
user,
Yeah.
you'll get your body get destroyed. So
Right.
technically,
Right.
he was touching like nin
His
or
aura,
what was
yeah.
surrounding him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I feel
Okay.
like taking that same logic, yeah, he would have to get hit by it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, all right. I can see where you're getting at with that. But yeah, I mean, shit, bro. You let Knuckle, you let Knuckle fight Gojo and
Yeah,
and hit that man with a APR. Like I said, Knuckles, one of Knuckles' best abilities is being
right,
able
right,
to
right,
dip in, dip out, bro. Bro, gonna hit your ass
right,
and take off.
right,
But
right.
Gojo's
Shirtless
like,
too.
damn, I'm burning through cursed energy like crazy. I'm playing. Let me chill out,
Right.
bro. But all right, I got one for you, bro.
Okay, what
Uh,
you got?
alrighty. What are some of the best spin the block moments in anime? So for those of y'all who I don't know for some reason don't know what spinning the block is, it's literally getting your get back on somebody. So you know what I'm saying. For instance, hopefully I'm not taking nobody's or yours. A spin the block moment would be Shikamaru catching Hidan slipping after he killed Asuma. That's spinning the block. So
Mhm.
which definitely shouldn't make the list, absolutely. But what you got, man? We're just talking about just some of your favorite spin the block moments in anime.
Let's see. The first one, I guess, because we just got done talking about Hunter x Hunter.
Mhm.
The first one that came, well, I almost snipe yours. Got first one that came to mind was gone, going for Pito. Um, after you know
Okay.
what she did, he did the kite.
Mhm.
I do have an honorable mention. I don't want to actually snipe yours though,
No,
but I
you
do have
did
an
it. Bro.
honorable
Hey,
mention.
hey, just
Okay,
name
okay,
name them as they come to you, bro.
yeah,
Name them as
it
they
was
come to you. You did.
Roy Mustang versus Envy, bro. Definitely is definitely those two are my probably two favorite. So I can't really choose. First one came to mind was Hunter x Hunter one, but right after that was the Roy Mustang joint. So send
Okay.
Envy ablaze. So yeah, yeah,
Tight shit, tight shit,
yeah,
tight shit, tight shit. Okay. One of my favorite spin the block moments for sure, bro. Hands down. And I feel like it doesn't get talked about enough. Trunks spinning the block on the androids after he
yeah.
came
Hmm.
back from the cell saga, after he went back to his
Yeah,
timeline.
yeah,
Oh my god, bruh.
yeah, yeah.
Man,
That's solid.
that boy came back, no jacket, sleeveless black tank top, bruh. Went Super Saiyan, beat the donkey shit out of 17 and 18. When that man put his hands, 5 fingers to the face on 18, like, this is for Gohan. Dude, I'm talking about, bro, took her clean off the map, bro.
Right, right,
Eradicated Shorty.
right.
And then immediately eradicated 17 too.
Hmm.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Then not to mention when bro actually went and waited for Cell because he knew that Cell was gonna basically kill him and take the time machine. Bro,
Yeah,
that man put the beaters on Cell too, bro. That
yeah,
man
yeah,
spun
yeah,
the block for Go. This man spun the block for not only just the timeline, but Gohan himself, bro. That was probably one of the best spin backs or
yeah,
spinning the
yeah,
block.
yeah,
Hands down, bro.
yeah.
Hands down.
Yep. No, no, that was pretty
Honorable
good. That
mention.
was pretty good.
Honorable mention. for sure, Yuji spinning the block uh for Nanami, bro. Yuji spinning back on
Oh
Mahito for
yeah,
Nanami.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a good one too.
Too good, brother.
Definitely a good one too, for sure, for sure,
Too
for
good.
sure, for sure. No, that's solid. That's solid.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. No, we got some good ones there. Let me ask you this: what
Mhm.
would put more fear in your bones?
Okay.
Uh, realizing that Conquest from Invincible is right behind you, or Homelander from The Boys is right behind you.
You know, it's funny. A lot of people might not believe this, but I do believe that those are almost damn near equal in terms of
Mhm.
like fear. Uh, and I'll go ahead and say it, bro. I've said this. I've said this multiple times. One, I know like a lot of niggas take a lot of time because a lot of people hate Homelander, so that's why they make
Yeah.
videos about why their favorite low tier character can actually spite Homelander and beat his ass, blah blah. Let me tell you why niggas do that, bro. They do that because Homelander is such a good villain. Like
Mhm.
niggas, when we watch The Boys, Homelander puts genuine fear in niggas' hearts. When you see somebody on the screen and you see Homelander on the screen, you are always thinking like, damn, this nigga might die. Whoever it is, I don't care if it's
Yeah.
a mailman, bruh. You're always like, this man is more than likely going to die. Your heart gets in that place where it's like, Homelander's gonna kill this man. So when the fact that Homelander doesn't murk somebody when he's on the screen with them, it almost gives you like, oh my god, okay,
Right.
he didn't murk him.
Right.
And
Right.
honestly
Right.
speaking, he's far better at that than Conquest. He's far
Mhm.
better because we've seen Homelander just murk niggas just
Just
unequivocally,
because.
bro. Just
Yeah.
unnecessarily. Especially I think one of my favorite moments was when he was talking to old girl and him and Sister Sage, he was like, did you like basically like rat us out? Did you snitch? And Homeland was like,
Mhm.
well, I'm not gonna kill you. I put that on my son's life. And it was like, okay, so I did talk to Starline. Bro immediately laser beamed him.
Oh yeah, bro.
Big bro beamed her
Oh,
so
God.
bad, bro. I was like, yeah, son. So Conquest, while Conquest is stronger, Homelander, because he's just I don't know, but
Ain't that?
something about Homelander, man. It's just like, whew, if you're a regular guy, terrifying. That nigga
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
terrifying. Man.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. I'm gonna go with, bro. I might have to go Conquest. I'm thinking about it. They're behind you, and they just let's say random, both of them like put their hands on like on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like you hear Homelander's voice, and then
Hey,
you hear
Conquest got a
Conquest's
fake
voice.
arm, bro. Conquest gonna put that metal
Yeah,
arm on you.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Why are you hiding from me? uh, I'm gonna go with Conquest, bro.
Okay.
Because I know he can probably like chop me like one swift chop and chop me in half. Uh, then I know Homelander could probably like laser me in the back of the head, so that's also a possibility. But
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna go with Conquest, bro. Um, 'Cause I know no good is coming from Homelander. Good chance of no good, but it just might be one of those days where he just doesn't feel like it or something like that. Conquest, no matter
Mhm.
who it is, like that's the
Okay.
time he's on, bro. So
For
yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna go Conquest.
All right, bro. For sure. For sure. Okay. What else you got from me, man?
I got a couple more for you. All right.
Okay.
This is one of those money situation scenarios. Okay. All right. So somebody offers you $25 million, but
Mhm.
the person you dislike the most in the world gets to turn Super Saiyan. Are you taking it?
Let me think about it. I really don't.
And before people like jump, like, do they? Oh, they don't know Key. Don't assume they know once they get that ability, they know about Key. They're able to turn Super Saiyan. They can eventually go 2 or 3 if they wanted to. Let's assume that. I know some people gonna comment that.
All right. I really hate to sound like Thorfinn right now, bro. I, I really don't have any enemies, bro. I have no enemies that I know of.
Okay.
Realistically speaking, every beef
Hmm.
I had is either squashed or
Hmm.
niggas just like moved on.
Okay. What if it's a
I can't right now. I can't like peg down pause anybody that I hate, bro. I really hate niggas, man.
Well, hey, I didn't say hate. I just said dislike the most. Now this could be, this doesn't have to be necessarily in your circle. This could end up being somebody is like in the public, you
You
know,
know, there's a few
sphere
niggas
as
in
well.
There's a few niggas in Congress I hate. Hey, one of them just the power of the Super Saiyan. Crazy work, brother. Crazy work. Crazy work. Actually, you know what's funny? There was actually a guy. I got cut off. I got cut off in traffic today, bro. That nigga just gonna get super. To get Super Saiyan abilities, bro.
Oh, Lord.
You think and I get $1 million?
25 million.
25 million? Yeah, nah, I won't take that because if that nigga's willing to cut me off in traffic, who knows what to do with Super Saiyan abilities? Get him out of here, bro. Hell nah, hell nah. I'll pass. Hey, look, I'll remain in my tax bracket, and he can remain powerless and a bitch. Absolutely not.
Oh, joy. And
I'm
I
good.
know some people say, I'm gonna take 25 million and then I'm gonna spend 25, or I'm not spending 25, I'm gonna spend a couple $1 million to find something to take him out. I was like, with 25 mil, you're not gonna be able to invest in something that's gonna be able to
To
take
take
out
out
a
a
Super
Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan? Absolutely not.
Sorry. Hey, sorry, pal.
Well,
But hey,
well, hold on now. You might. Because just because he has, he learns about
mm,
ki and everything, we see that
mhm.
Goku and all these other niggas are susceptible to being caught off guard, bro.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
hey man, you
You,
might be able to
technically, you
buy you a
could.
little long range. You might be able to buy a guy who's good with a sniper rifle, a little long range, high carbine, like a carbine rifle. Hey, put one straight to that man. Over with, brother.
Yeah.
Now finding him is gonna
Yeah.
be the hard part, but you got 25 million, man. You can track him down, find his address.
True.
Let me chill out. Hey, let me chill out, man.
Hey, you won't be hard to find. My
Anyways.
man will straight to the news, bro. Local man turned Super Saiyan.
I promise you he'll be on the back page of the paper by the time I'm done with him. But but yeah, man, it's all yeah, for sure, for sure. Nah, I'm not doing
Okay.
that though. I'm not giving some random jack off in traffic the ability to go Super Saiyan. That man might be a menace, bro. Hell no.
Fair enough,
Hell
fair
no.
enough.
I'm
Let
good
me
on
ask this. If you were transported into the last game you played, would you be safe?
What was the last game I played, bro?
I don't mean last game I played
Was you
was
just played
2K,
2K,
so
right?
I'm super safe. Hey, hey,
Ah man,
super
I ain't
safe.
gonna hold you. What was last? I played 2K with y'all the other day. Ah, damn. No, I just played Baldur's Gate before we started recording. Yeah, I'm in
Mm,
Baldur's Gate 3. Now I'm straight, bro. I'm
gotcha.
good. Nah, man. I mean,
Gotcha.
if I'm the protagonist, yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a if I'm in Baldur's Gate 3 though, bro, I'm about to use every bit of power I can get. I'm taking anybody who knows Baldur's Gate 3, bro. I'm taking the lithic slugs, the worms. Put those in
Yeah.
me, bro. Let them drill in there. I'm finna learn every bit of power I can get. I'm using. I don't know, man. I'm picking the strongest class, bro. Yeah, nah, hell nah, bro. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll manage. I'll manage. I done beat
Okay.
Baldur's Gate a couple times. I'll manage. I'm fine.
Okay. 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 Fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
Did you have any more on your side?
Nah, not really, but I do have something, bro. Question: Did you see did you see the new Baki season that dropped on Netflix?
No, but I'm aware of his existence.
Hey, good. I haven't either. Doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen the manga part of like not the full
Mm,
manga, but I've seen a lot of people talk about the manga. Um, Brother, I was having this conversation about Baki the other day, and you know me, bro. I slander Baki
mhm.
like it's my job. I slander
Yeah.
Baki. You nigga, you slander Baki like it's your job.
Yeah.
Like we slander Baki like you get paid for it. And
Yeah.
and basically, bro, so I said the main thing I normally say about Baki. I'm like, Baki is not a martial arts anime. It's a show about superior genetics.
Mhm.
Usually because Yujiro Hanma literally doesn't matter. You could be the greatest karate master, greatest Muay Thai master. You can be a caveman from the Paleozoic era. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yujiro Hanma is just so much stronger than everybody because of his weird, freaky genetics, caveman genetics, or whatever the fuck he got.
Yeah.
And he can just outright beat you. And I was talking to some Baki, some Baki enthusiasts, because I like to stir up trouble in the community.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm saying, I'm like, brother, every plot point of Baki is exactly the same. Some new
Mhm,
strong guy shows up. Yujiro Hama is either beating him, can beat him, or already beat him in the past. They fight
mhm.
Baki. Either
And it's
Baki
usually beat him
outright
in the
beats
past
him.
for some reason, somehow.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he already beat and then either Baki outright beats him or Baki gets humbled and then comes back and beats the nigga. Like
Yeah,
it's the same story every single time, bruh.
yeah.
It's terrible. Baki as just a whole terrible. The whole anime extremely hyperbolic. Baki's like, I can throw a punch at the speed of light. Nigga, you can't even calculate that. Shut up, bro. Like these niggas be so bro. It's been a long time since we talked shit about Baki. Baki is
Yeah.
so trash, bro. I do not even take it serious as like when people bring up a martial arts anime, I don't even talk about
Oh,
Baki.
no.
I don't even
Nah, that
talk
doesn't
about
come up
Baki,
for me
bro.
either.
Brother, I bring up Hajime no Ippo. I bring up Kengan Ashura, even though that's a little whacked out, but it's still it's solid in what it does.
Mhm.
Um uh Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. These are animes that are about actual martial arts. If you watch a Baki episode, bro, it is literally a flashy shot, like a sideshow or slideshow, right?
Yeah, it's a show
Most of
about
the time,
feats. Who got better feats?
bro, it's a show about genetics, and it's literally a slideshow, bro. You got niggas throwing like most time you see Baki in the fight. What do you see? A fist hitting a nigga in the jaw. A still image
Mhm.
just slightly moving. A kick hit a nigga in the balls, slightly raising him off the ground. It
Yeah,
is so
yeah,
stupid, bro. Baki is so
yeah.
trash. I don't take Baki serious. I don't take Baki fans serious when they try to add this nigga into conversations. Also, lastly, when people add, if you've noticed, when niggas add Yujiro Hanma or Baki into conversations up against other characters, like one of the best ones people like to say, I've seen niggas say, oh, who would win, Baki or Maki from JJK? Or who would win, Baki or Goro from One Punch Man? Or Yujiro
Mhm.
or Bang from One Punch Man? Whatever, bro. Most of the time when you hear these things, they come with stipulations. Like I've heard niggas say who would
Mhm.
win the fight between Yujiro and Goku, but Goku can't use any powers, any ki, and they're both
Yeah,
equally on
yeah,
the
yeah.
same level. Like, brother, if you got a dwarfing nigga that bad, your character sucks, bruh.
Mhm.
That your character's garbage. That's like me saying who would win, like in tennis, bro. I don't know, the god of tennis or Serena Williams, but they're both equal stats. Serena Williams gonna blow
Yeah,
this nigga
yeah,
down, bro. Like,
yeah.
stop playing.
Yeah, it's like,
Trash,
"Who
bro.
win? You or a grasshopper, but you are an ant." It's
You're
like,
also a look,
"Hey,
yeah, who will win? You
hey,
are a
how that
grasshopper, but you're a
happen?"
grasshopper size. Nigga, I'm
Yeah.
losing to the grasshopper, nigga. Like, what are we saying? Like, oh man, Baki fans are not real people, bro. I understand if you just like the story, but bro, don't take that shit
Well.
seriously, bro. Don't bring. If we're debating characters, don't bring Baki up to me, bro. Don't bring Yujiro up to me, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. Trash, all of it, garbage. One of these days, bro, I'm gonna go down the list and break down all the reasons why Baki is trash. We might do it on a live stream, bro. I might just do.
Apologies for the cutoff. We had some technical difficulties, but no, that was the our occasional Baki rant. So I just got but I do got two more
All
topics. Real quick. Yeah, yeah, two more topics.
right,
First one
let's go.
is what modern anime will look better in 90s style anime? If you can think of one.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Attack on Titan in the '90s might go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
'90s style Attack on Titan, it might go crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Oh
with
my
you.
goodness.
I'm
Yeah,
with you
bro.
on that one. I'm with you on that one.
I can see the vision, brother. When I tell you I can see the vision, I see it clearly, brother.
Yeah.
I see it
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah. Yeah, nah, I think
Um,
that would be dope. I think that would be dope.
Absolutely.
Mine,
Also,
and I know a lot of people say Dragon Ball. Hey, anything else besides Dragon Ball? We already know the thought
we've
thought
seen
process
Dragon
behind
Ball.
it.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Um, my pick is actually gonna be it's been I feel like I've been bringing this up a lot in podcasts recently. I'm probably gonna go with Furin with a honorable mention to Fire Force, but I'll go with Furin.
Fire Force in the 90s, brother?
Fire
Oof.
was in the 90s, but still the modern if you had like still like the modern sound design, bro. Crazy. That would go crazy. But Furin would be my number one choice though.
You know what I
Just
can
to
also see
the
in the 90s,
color
bro?
palette.
I think JJK might be good in the 90s too, bro. 90s JJK. It's funny actually. Due to AI, I've seen some of these animes in 90s aesthetic.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I hate AI personally, but
Mhm.
yeah, the fact that I've been able to see some of these animes like in or some of these anime in that aesthetic,
Yeah.
pretty solid. Yeah, I think JJK in
Yeah.
the 90s, peak brother,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
peak brother.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
Oh,
I'm with you. All right. Solid, solid, solid. I just got one more. It's actually a versus, but the last one is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man versus Jared Leto's Morbius. Who's taking that fight? Based on what we know, of course, of their capabilities.
boy, don't get me wrong. Andrew Garfield Spider Man is solid, but I know people hated Morbius, but
Mhm.
you can't take from the fact that bro was literally out here moving crazy, brother. I like
Yeah.
I said, I didn't even hate Morbius for real, bro. But yeah, bro was moving crazy. Y'all ain't seen them
Mhm.
effects. Bro was turning into smoke, smog, or
His
whatever.
his
Bro.
echolocation was pretty crazy too. Like he
Oh
was in the
no, one
vibrations and
one
him
thing
when
I'll
people
definitely give them niggas.
speak.
Somebody, whoever did his effects for echolocation,
Mhm.
peak brother,
Yeah. Yeah.
peak,
Yeah.
peak,
Yeah.
peak, peak, peak. Um, but
And the flying effect wasn't too bad either. I ain't gonna lie. Like or flying and gliding, however you want to, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, but Andrew Garfield, it's like the second movie really upscales him. Fighting Electro is pretty impressive.
Mhm.
Going against Electro was pretty impressive. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
And he
but
was traveling through like electrical like nose too. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, based off of the Electro feat, I would give it to I would probably give it to Andrew Garfield Spider Man. But
okay.
I honestly I feel like if Morbius catch that man slipping, gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gone, bro.
Yeah.
Gone. It's like
Yeah.
I don't look, you can say what you want, but Morbius was moving, bro. He was
Yeah.
moving in his movie. You may not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Jared Leto, you may not like the story, the plot of the movie, you may not like any well, I'm sorry, the story and plot, the same thing. You may not like a lot of things about Morbius. One thing I'll say is when bro was getting down, he was getting down, bro.
Mhm.
So yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The
Cool.
Andrew
Cool.
Garfield.
Um. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, obviously, because it's Spider Man. I know he can definitely pull it out. Uh,
Mm.
I do definitely think he's getting at least scratched up 2 or 3 times though. Um,
Oh yeah.
he's
For
not
sure.
he's not getting out of the fight like unscathed. Um, yeah, yeah, he would. But I think he'll have to find some type of scientific something to probably take him out or kind of pin him down, something like that. Because he was, even though he was kind of like the suave Peter, he was still, intelligent. Because this was the first Spider-Man we saw live action who actually made, their web shooters and stuff like that, and also wasn't just a getting Tony Stark hand me down stuff as well. So everything that
And he
Andrew
cured
had.
Doc Connor as well. Bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I feel like he could like he'll pull it out or figure out a way. Even if it's not a cure situation, figure out a way to like go against what Mark go against what Morbius got
Oh,
going on. False.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. He'll definitely pull it out. Yeah, you got it, bro. For sure.
Oh, joy. Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, okay. I agree. Yeah, I agree, man. I give it to Andrew Garfield Spider Man for sure.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes,
Well,
sir. Yes, sir.
that's all I got. Uh, yeah, it's a little late on this side of things.
All right.
But no, that's all I got. That's episode 38, folks.
All righty. Episode 38, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We're on the road to 10K before the summer, so we appreciate everything y'all doing for us. 10K on TikTok specifically.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So hey, if you listening to this anywhere else, still jump on over to TikTok, bro. Give us a little follow. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get over that 10K before the summer. And yeah, man, y'all go read a book and wash your ass.
Yes, sir.